What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a look at 5 tips and tricks for beginner level Valorant players that I think are very important to know before you first dive into the game. If you're still waiting to get access to the beta, but want to be as prepared for the game as possible, then you're in the right place. This video will give you 5 basic tips that will make a big difference in your first few games. With that being said, let's get into the video. For those of you that do have access to the beta, I highly recommend going into the practice range and utilizing all the features it has. You get to the practice range by clicking on the practice range tab above the search for game button. In the practice range, you can do a lot of things. At the gun range, you can buy different guns and spawn in bots to practice your target acquisition. If you open up the menu, you can change the health, speed, and movement of the bots as you get more comfortable with the game and shooting mechanics. Behind the gun range is a spot for you to familiarize yourself with the recoil and spray patterns for guns at different ranges. There's also an obstacle course for you to try and conquer. Tip 2 has to do with the in-game crosshair. You can customize the crosshair to pretty much any size or color you want. To customize the crosshair, go into your game settings and click the crosshair tab. From here, you can change the settings, and whatever you change will be shown on the crosshair preview. Tip number 3. Audio is a very important part of this game. Your default movement option is to run, but this creates a lot of noise and can alert your enemies of your position. Walking is very important in a tactical shooter like Valorant, but there is a way for you to know if running can be safe. On the minimap, when you run, there is a highlighted area around your character's icon. This is the area in which enemies and teammates can hear your footstep noise. This is a useful feature that allows you to walk or run, depending on the position of the enemy team. Tip number 4. One very big distinction between Valorant and CSGO is how equipment works. In CSGO, when you buy equipment such as flashbangs, smokes, and stun grenades, that equipment drops when you die. In Valorant, you keep your equipment through death. That means if you buy 2 smoke orbs at the beginning of the round and die before getting to use them, you will respawn with those orbs the next round. And finally, tip number 5. The final tip has to do with defusing the spike, or the bomb as it might be referred to. While defusing the spike, there's actually a checkpoint when you get halfway through the process. This means if you cross that checkpoint and need to stop defusing for whatever reason, maybe to engage the last enemy, you will start defusing the bomb at the halfway point when you get back to it, instead of the original beginning point. So those are 5 basic tips and tricks I think every Valorant player should know, but are especially important for beginners. If you found the video helpful, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.